Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, we just got a new sponsor. It's Anchor. They must think we're doing something right because they picked us back up.
That's amazing. Want to hear something even more amazing?
Yeah?
I actually know what they are.
You are full of shit. I'm calling your bluff. Tell me about Anchor.
Okay, so Anchor by Spotify is the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
I'm actually surprised you knew that, but did you also know that Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer?
Yes, because I see you do that on your phone all the time and it looks pretty simple.
It really is, and when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
But I use CastBox.
Yeah, darling, I know you like CastBox. It gets distributed there too, and lots of other platforms as well.
And how much are we paying for this awesome service?
Absolutely nothing.
Coolio! So then we should tell people to download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started?
Yep, do it now.
Husband!
Wife,
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
if I recall correctly, I think that the tribe of Dan passed through Micah's house and stole all of his shit and then told him, back the fuck off. And then they were like, we're going to worship him.
Right.
Is that basically the gist of it?
Yeah, the final line in the last chapter was, so Micah's carved image was worshipped by the tribe of Dan as long as the tabernacle of God remained at Shiloh.
Yeah, that was some stupid ass shit.
That was some stupid ass shit.
I don't even understand it.
And they stole his priest too.
Yeah.
They stole his fucking
And
Levite.
the priest was like, yeah, see ya, peace out.
Bye. Yep, that was Judges chapter 18, and now we are moving on to Judges chapter 19.
All right, let's go do it.
Okay. Hey guys, just a heads up. We're recording this after the fact, and we're going to post it in the beginning beforehand, just to give you...
Which we never do.
We never do, right?
But this one calls for it.
Trigger warning is what I'm trying to get to. This section involves gang rape, and it is not easy, and I kind of lost my shit a little, so apologies in advance, and feel free to skip this one if it's not for you. It certainly wasn't for me.
All right. See you in the next section if you're still here.
Yep. Okay, Judges chapter 19.
Okay.
Starts out with this little section called the Levite and His Concubine.
Wow.
I mean, it just goes right in.
Yeah, I thought the Levites were like, married to God type things.
That's what I
Although,
thought.
I mean, I guess, no, they couldn't propagate if they weren't. No, that doesn't make sense.
I know, but
Exactly.
still, I thought they were godly.
They are, but that doesn't mean you can't have, like,
A
80
side
wives,
piece?
Like,
A side piece.
why not?
She's not a wife, she's a side piece.
Sure, yeah.
That's just whatever.
Right.
I mean, okay, there's polygamy, which, if it's consensual is fine. And then there's a man and his wives and concubines.
Right.
And that's just something different.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And earlier in the Bible, there was the, having sex with your slaves.
Right.
So.
Yeah. I mean, my God, just whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now in those days, Israel had no king. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
They say that every chapter.
And that's why they can't do anything correctly, because there's no king.
Yeah, they don't know right from wrong.
No, because there's no king.
Because there's no king. Somehow we don't have a king and we have morals, but they didn't.
Right, yeah.
I don't know what they do.
Well, they might say we have no morals.
Well, I definitely know that having a concubine ain't right.
Right, yeah.
So
but
fuck them.
that's because they don't have a king.
Well, I don't have a king either.
I know. I'm just saying.
Whatever. Okay. There was a man from the tribe of Levi living in a remote area of the hill country of Ephraim.
Okay.
One day, he brought home a woman from Bethlehem in Judah to be his concubine.
Better watch out. Those neighbors are going to start talking.
And maybe his wife will be the one leading the chat. But she became angry with him and returned to her father's home in Bethlehem.
What did he do?
I don't know. Maybe he wouldn't paint her toenails.
Yeah, maybe.
After about 4 months, her husband set out for Bethlehem to speak personally to her and persuade her to come back. Please, come back and be my concubine. Come back.
So he was her husband?
No, concubine.
It just said her husband spent, after 4 months, set out to find her.
I guess. But,
so apparently they were married.
Well, I don't really understand how you can be a wife and a concubine.
Well, mistranslations abound, right?
Maybe it's like wife number 1 is just wife. Wife numbers 2 and more are both wife and concubine.
Right.
And
once you get up past like 9, it's like a harem, right?
I don't know what the numbers are. He took with him a servant and a pair of donkeys. When he arrived at her father's house, her father saw him and welcomed him.
Okay.
My dad would not welcome.
Yeah, not after I mean, you were gone. You didn't seek her out for 4 months.
Yeah.
And then she left for some reason.
Yeah.
So something happened.
Something happened. Her father urged him to stay a while, so he stayed 3 days, eating, drinking, and sleeping there. On the 4th day, the man was up early, ready to leave, but the woman's father said to his son-in-law, "Have something to eat before you go."
Yeah.
This is getting suspicious.
Right? Yeah.
He acting sus.
Yeah.
So the two men sat down together and had something to eat and drink.
Okay.
Then the woman's father said, "Please stay another night and enjoy yourself." This is so sus. It's not good.
I'm wondering here.
The man got up to leave, but his father-in-law kept urging him to stay. So he finally gave in and stayed the night. I would not.
Right.
I would be like, spill.
Something's definitely up.
Yeah.
Like, why do you need me to stay so bad?
Yeah. Like, what's happening? Are you slowly poisoning me? I'm out. Bye. On the morning of the 5th day, he was up early again, ready to leave. And again, the woman's father said, "Have something to eat.
Yeah.
Then you can leave later this afternoon."
Definitely. Yeah.
So they had another day of feasting.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I mean,
he's not dead yet.
How long is this going to go on?
I don't know.
Later, as the man and his concubine and servant were preparing to leave, his father-in-law said, "Look, it's almost evening. Just stay tonight and enjoy yourself. Tomorrow you can get up early and be on your way."
Tomorrow.
Always tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow.
Exactly.
Tomorrow is another day.
Right.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
Unless you're Joshua and the sun doesn't come out tomorrow.
That's true. That is true. But this time, the man was determined to leave. He was like, nah, man, nah. So he took his 2 saddle donkeys and his concubine and headed in the direction of Jebus, that is Jerusalem. Jebus.
Got it.
Goddamn right. It literally says Jebus.
Does it really?
Jebus.
That's so funny.
It's
because
Jebus.
that's what our kid calls Jesus.
I know. Our kid comes in and says, "Praise Jebus."
Yeah. That's funny.
It was late in the day when they neared Jebus, and the manservant said to him, "Let's stop at this Jebusite town and spend the night here."
Yeah.
No, his master said. "We can't stay in this foreign town where there are no Israelites."
Right.
Instead,
yeah, screw that.
Right. Instead, we will go on to Gibeah. Come on, let's try to get as far as Gibeah or Ramah, and we'll spend the night in one of those towns.
Okay. All right.
I don't know what the reasoning is, but
there's some sort of reasoning.
There's reasoning.
Yeah.
So anyway, so they went on.
Okay.
Okay. The sun was setting as they came to Gibeah, a town in the land of Benjamin. So they stopped there to spend the night. They rested in the town square, but no one took them in for the night. Oh no.
That's mean.
Maybe they were all. Wait, no, I'm thinking of the Jesus story.
I'm just like, I'm kind of going along with this whole story here. I'm expecting it to take some really dark, weird, fucked up twist.
I know, I'm waiting. Like, what is this story about?
What's going to happen?
Something's going to happen.
Either that or nothing happens.
Right.
It's one of the two.
But it feels like it's leading up to something.
Right. I mean, the donkey's definitely going to start talking and stabbing people or something.
Right.
You know? Like,
or maybe, like Pompeii style, a volcano will suddenly erupt in ash.
There you go.
You know?
Yeah.
That evening, an old man came home from his work in the fields.
Okay.
Oh, this is something else.
Yeah.
Different Different story. He was from the hill country of Ephraim, but he was living in Gibeah, where the people were from the tribe of Benjamin.
Okay.
When he saw the travelers sitting in the town square.
And no one had helped him.
Right. He asked them where they were from and where they were going. Where are you going? Where have you been? What is it? Cotton-eyed Joe?
Yeah, I don't know.
I forget how it goes. We have been in Bethlehem in Judah, the man replied. We are on our way to a remote area in the hill country of Ephraim, which is my home. I traveled to Bethlehem, and now I'm returning home, but no one has taken us in for the night, even though we have everything we need.
Right.
We have straw and feed for our donkeys and plenty of bread and wine for ourselves.
And here we are, sleeping in the goddamn town square. Assholes.
Right? You're welcome to stay with me, the old man said. I'll give you anything you might need, but whatever you do, don't spend the night in the square.
Oh, why not?
I don't know. So he took them home with him and fed the donkeys. After they washed their feet, they ate and drank together.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. While they were enjoying themselves, a crowd of troublemakers from the town surrounded the house. They began beating at the door and shouting to the old man, "Bring out the man who is staying with you so we can have sex with him." Oh. Damn.
This is just like what happened to, what was the, there was the angel of the Lord and
they were like,
what was that?
"Give me your daughter so we can have sex with her."
Was that Lot? No, was it? I can't remember who that was.
It was the one where
but
I
they
can't
were,
remember.
Yeah, but anyway, it was like outside of Sodom or something like that. Oh, no.
They were like, "Bring out the angel so we can have sex with him." And the guy was like, "I'd rather give you my daughter."
Yeah.
And they were like, "Okay,
this is like a running
rape
theme."
Rape is all throughout.
Yeah, but like
thing.
just even the wording, like
we want to rape them. We want to have sex with them. Give us.
People apparently come to people's doors all the time when strangers show up and like, we want to have sex with them.
Yeah, and they're just like, so. I mean, at least they're honest about it.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Like, you don't have to worry that they're gonna sneak up on you and try to rape you. They're gonna be up front.
Yeah, they don't hide that they're rapey. Yeah.
The old man stepped outside to talk to them. I wouldn't step outside.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I would maybe step outside with my, I don't know, weaponry.
Right.
I ran out of words just then.
Yeah.
"No, my brothers, don't do such an evil thing, for this man is a guest in my house, and such a thing would be shameful. Oh, here, take my virgin daughter and this man's concubine. Better that you rape women than engage in gay rape.
Oh my God.
Raping women is preferable to gay rape."
Yeah, no, and they just, it's almost like they're offering them up as a sacrifice, I guess. That's so, and it's happened before.
Yes.
Like, this is a thing.
I'm just
this is a running thing.
That it is better that you rape these women.
Let's clarify, according to the Bible and according to God.
Yeah, it is better to rape women than to rape men.
Yeah.
Instead of, how about no rape whatsoever?
Right.
And
how about we're going to, shoot your goddamn head off if you come and step it closer?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I know they don't have guns, but, something.
Okay.
Drive a pitchfork through your
How about
eyeball.
God steps in? God has guns.
Yeah.
He's got magic guns.
Yeah.
Why can't God kill all the rapists?
I don't even know who God hell likes anymore.
Who even
Or he
knows?
doesn't. I don't even know what this is all about. Like, why are we learning about? Who cares?
Oh my God, this is
going to get bad.
It's continuing bad.
Oh.
My daughter and this man's concubine. I will bring them out to you, and you can abuse them and do whatever you like.
What the fuck?
But don't do such a shameful thing to this man.
Oh my God.
This is appalling.
Yeah.
You can not just rape them, but abuse them. But by
it's
goodness,
no wonder that there's such a thread of toxic masculinity in Christianity. Like, this is disgusting.
It's horrible.
Yeah. No,
I mean, I'm just thinking of like my child and saying that to somebody like.
Yeah, if this is considered if this is considered like the way you do things,
thank you.
Yeah, right. I don't
politely, respectfully, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, but they wouldn't listen to him. So the Levite took hold of his concubine and pushed her out the door.
Damn.
The men of the town abused her all night, taking turns raping her until morning. My God, this should have had a fucking trigger warning.
Jesus Christ.
I'm so sorry, you guys. This really should have had a trigger warning, and I apologize because I'm disturbed.
Yeah.
And I mean, it came out of nowhere.
It just to change the subject a little bit, but like there's a thing going on in Florida where they are banning books and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a guy now trying to get the Bible banned because,
Mm-hmm.
you know, things like this,
Yeah,
basically.
I can see why. Because if
And
you're going to ban books,
This
Bible
is
ought to be right at the fucking top.
I mean, this has got to be... I'd rather my kid read anything almost rather than this.
Yeah.
Like, this is horrible.
Finally, at dawn, they let her go.
Wow.
I'm so sorry. This is really not cool for me. Like,
Right.
I'm not okay at the moment because
Right.
I'm just imagining a woman just enduring this all night.
Yeah.
This is really hard.
No, that's awful.
At daybreak, the woman returned to the house where her husband was staying. She collapsed at the door of the house and lay there until it was light. When her husband opened the door to leave, there lay his concubine with her hands on the threshold. He said, "Get up, let's go."
Wow.
Right? Like, yeah, great book, great husband,
Fuck
great
you.
guy. I hate this book so much, but there was no answer. So he put her body on his donkey and took her home. You know, as you do.
Oh my God.
When he got home, he took a knife and cut his concubine's body into 12 pieces.
What the fuck?
Then he sent one piece to each tribe throughout all the territory of Israel. Everyone who saw it said, "Such a horrible crime has not been committed in all the time since Israel left Egypt. Think about it. What are we going to do? Who's going to speak up?"
Which was the horrible crime? The rape or the cutting up of the
I think
the
they
woman?
were upset about the cutting up of the woman.
Are you sure?
That's what I'm getting. I'm pretty sure that they're upset that she was cut up.
Okay. Well.
Because he didn't seem very upset about his
No, he definitely did not seem very
wife
upset.
being raped.
Yeah. That was pretty bad.
I mean, yeah. The end, by the way.
The
that
end,
That was
yeah.
the end. And I'm so sorry, you guys. I have nothing funny to say. And I didn't.
On that note, we're going to go... We want to go ahead and wrap this up? Or?
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
All right. And tomorrow we are going over what?
Judges chapter 20.
All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yep. Sorry, guys. Bye. Husband,
Yes, wife?
remember how you told me we're on Patreon now?
Yeah, why?
Because we're starting something new for Patreon members only. Every couple of weeks, we'll cover something in the news, a current event, or something we feel strongly needs to be discussed. And only subscribers get to hear our discussion.
That's right. It's all for our Patreon members as a thank you for their support. Join now for as little as $2 a month to get all of our extra content. Go to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse.
Do it now. Husband, it's the end.
It is indeed, wife.
Tell the people where they can contact us.
Well, they can get a hold of us via our email, which is sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. We have Twitter at sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh, why do you know? Why do you keep doing that? Ugh. All right, we have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and a Pinterest page. But if you really want to get our attention, Twitter's where it's at.
Twitter is where you're at.
Yeah.
And they should also review, like, and subscribe, yeah?
Definitely. Apple Podcasts reviews help us out tremendously. And we also can use your support on Patreon, which is a great place to support us as well. That would be at patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse.
Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye.